Good afternoon, South Africa. Sorry.
No worries.
Yeah, we are very, very, very sad to announce, those of you who have not been following the news of late at the moment on social media sites, we've lost one of the heroes of our South African sports industry, Gugu Zulu, who was not on our show too long ago, about a year ago on our show. And very, very sad, as he was doing it for such a good cause. He was climbing Kilimanjaro for a Madiba Day project. He was hoping to summit today, if I'm not mistaken, and his wife was with him at the final moments that he had on Earth, especially on climbing that mountain. He was struggling to breathe for a bit. They took him to a hospital and tried to put him in a drip, but he didn't manage to come back from that. And it is a very sad day, I think, for us as South Africans.
Sure.
He was on our show about a year ago, and he has a quick snippet of that experience.
Next guest is in the lot. He's been nicknamed South Africa's fastest brother, born in Soweto and raised on the racing track. He's competed in motorsports both locally and internationally with phenomenal success. You know, they always say marriage kind of changes the dynamics of a relationship. Nothing has changed with you guys.
I asked her to just slow down and eventually got to the end first, and I waited down on my bended knee as she turned the corner and popped a big question. It was amazing.
It really was fantastic.
Sure. What a man he was, right? Really, really did inspire a lot of people.
Yeah. Today on the show, we have so much lined up also to celebrate Mandela Day, which includes an interview with the amazing Ayanda from Goodhope FM. And she's got this amazing initiative where she's giving away dresses for girls for their matric dances.
Indeed. So Gugu Zulu was trying to summit the mountain, particularly to summit today from Kilimanjaro. And the whole idea here was to try and raise funds to get at least 350,000 South Africans involved with trying to get girls to be able to still attend school even if they didn't have sanitary pads. And so on the show today, we have another guest by the name of Daniella. She's trying to do the exact same thing. And so it'll be important for us to have that conversation on the show today. Plus, Katie is joining us in the loft today. She's the mini ambassador for the Red Cross Children's Hospital to tell us more about the amazing work that she's doing. That's all about celebrating young people on the show today. And we also have an organization in the loft that's going to help us decorate cupcakes today. So it's cupcakes all round. And helping us put those together is the incredible Alice Toit. Welcome to the loft.
Thank you.
It's good to have you. So what exactly are we making?
Good to be back. Today we're taking two of the best things that were ever invented in confectionery, cupcakes and brownies, and putting them into cupcake brownies.
Oh, yummy. Sounds super, super delicious. If you want to make the recipe, find it on our website, afternoonexpress.co.za. The shopping list is also available for you there. Also, don't forget, we'd love to have all your comments of what you've been up to on this Madiba Day, or wanting to send any condolences to the Zulu family. You're welcome to go and find us. It's Afternoon Chat on Twitter, Afternoon Express on Facebook, or you can give us a call right now, 083-913-3728. We'd love to hear from you. Jeannie's on standby with our guests.
Now, in commemoration of Madiba Day, the SABC is running a campaign called #BeMoreMadiba, where we're encouraging people of South Africa to be a lot more like Madiba and something, no matter how small, to make a positive difference. Today, we're joined by two young ladies who have taken this to heart and made a big difference in their communities. Katie de Jager, who raised 20,000 Rand for the Red Cross Children's Hospital to just say thank you for the treatment she received. And Daniella Zinanni, who founded the Babatane Butterfly Foundation, which collects donations of sanitary hygiene and related products. Girls, welcome to the show.
Thanks. Thank you.
Can we just discuss what amazing work you are both doing? And at such a young age. Katie, let's start with you. Why were you sent to the Red Cross Children's Hospital?
Okay. So my grandpa would measure my sister and I on a wall in his bedroom. So then after a few months, he saw that my sister was like really catching up to me. And my grandma actually told my mom and dad, take her to the doctor. And they said...
Because you weren't growing?
Yeah, because I wasn't growing at all, basically. Okay. So then my grandma actually nagged on their heads. She was like, take her to the doctor, take her to the doctor. There might be something wrong. So they finally gave in and took me to the pediatrician, who referred me to the endocrinologist, who sent me for lots and lots of scans. And first they thought I had a craniopharyngioma, which is a brain tumor on my pituitary gland. And then in 2015, I went for a CT scan, which showed that I had no calcifications. So then my diagnosis changed from a craniopharyngioma to a Rathke cleft cyst. And I had a cleft cyst, yeah.
Where?
At the back of my head on my pituitary gland.
Okay, so what was happening? It was calcifying at the back of your pituitary gland over here.
Yeah, so that stopped me from growing. And I had it removed endoscopically at the Red Cross Children's Hospital.
What does endoscopically mean?
It means through your nose.
Oh, really?
Yes.
How long did the operation take?
About 2 hours.
And now you are 100% fine?
Yes.
Well, you definitely don't have a problem with your brain growing. And then you were treated so well at the Red Cross Children's Hospital that you decided to go back and do more.
Yes.
Take me through that journey. What did you decide to do and why?
So before I was even the ambassador, I decided, okay, for my 67 minutes of good last year, for Mandela Day, I decided I would take toys and cutlery and toothbrushes to the patients and give the cutlery to the Red Cross Children's Hospital. So I was in D1 ward, so I decided, okay, I'm going to give that ward toys and toothbrushes and cutlery.
Were those things that you thought they were lacking, that they needed?
Yes,
okay.
yes.
From your time there?
Yes, so I gave toys to, well, I would give teddy bears and things like that to the younger children, and we got donations of toys and nappies and things like that for the babies, and of children like 5 years old and things, we would give things that I wouldn't play with anymore or my friends wouldn't play with anymore. So that we decided to give them, and we gave them cutlery because we saw they were lacking cutlery.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you've raised over 20,000 Rand for the Red Cross Children's Hospital, making you the youngest ever ambassador for them.
Yes. My first event was a Potjie course.
Yeah.
Which raised 21,000 Rand.
Yeah.
And then I had a Richard Caesar evening, which raised 23,000 Rand.
What's a Richard Caesar evening?
He's a guy that plays jazz on a guitar.
And is he amazing?
Yes.
Why, you've got to start inviting me to your events.
Okay, I will.
We're besties now, promise.
Yes.
Okay,
promise.
so what else do you have in mind to raise money now for them?
And then we had a high tea of 300 people and we raised 40,000 Rand.
You are amazing. You make a lot more money than any other person that I've met. That's amazing.
But with all my radio interviews and things like that, I personally raised 100,000 Rand for the hospital.
Wow, that is amazing. I hope you're proud of yourself.
Yes.
And one day you're going to come and work for me because you know how to make money. Now, Daniella, you've also done such incredible work. Why don't you tell us the name of the foundation that you've set up and why you decided to do it?
Decide on the name?
Decide on the concept. Take us through what you do.
So,
your foundation first.
Well, it started when I was very young. I was in grade 4 and we went on an outing and the teacher was telling us, we went on an ERS outing. That was where we learned about poor communities and we give in and we help. And then she was telling us that all the stuff we bought, the blankets and everything was it's gonna help the children there, but then there was the lack of attendance record for the girls in the school dropped every month. And then I decided to do something about it and then investigate a little more, and then it turns out that the girls don't go to school because of the changes in their bodies, and they actually thought they're not allowed to go to school because when the money they earn for the sanitary products goes to the mom, because the mom earns the money, and the children stay home. And that leads to the children dropping out of school. So I decided to do something about this, and that's where it started.
Because I assume you're of similar ages to a lot of these girls, and I think, you obviously know that a lot of these girls miss school. They miss something like 100 and something days of school a year because they're going through their menstrual cycles and they don't have the toiletries, I suppose, in order to take with them to school, so that they can have a full day studying. So now, what did you decide to do? How do you raise money for these pads and sanitary towels?
Well, I have to say a lot of people have donated and we have a lot of sponsors and everybody's giving in. And then at the beginning of the year, we did a raffle, a little Easter raffle, and then that raised really a lot of money. I'm not sure, but not very certain. But we raised a lot of money, and it still keeps, that raffle money is still keeping us going, and there's other donators, so there's a lot of support from other, and it's incredible. It happens so fast, you don't even,
I'm so proud of you two. You both are exactly the picture of what the new South African person is about. I hope you're very proud of yourselves. Thank you so much for chatting to us. We're going to chat to you guys a little bit later as well. Okay, let's hand over to Danilo.
Indeed, Afternoon Express. Just because it happens to be a Monday and everyone's stressed about the week that's ahead, we're still going to be having lots of fun in the loft with us today. We're making cupcakes. Well, not just any kind of cupcake. We're making
chocolate brownie cupcakes.
What could be more delicious? I hope you guys have got your spatulas ready, and stay tuned because after the break, all the action continues right here on Afternoon Express. Welcome back to Afternoon Express, right here on SABC 3. So today's topic is all about Madiba Day. We're celebrating so many amazing projects of people, particularly young people, doing incredible things for the community. And if you're one of those people who took your 67 minutes today and are celebrating Madiba's birthday, we'd love to hear from you. Please share your story with us. 083-913-3728 is the number you can dial. 083-913-3728 and share all your stories with us right here on Afternoon Express. We'd love to celebrate Madiba's birthday with you. And we're also doing it on the show today by making delicious cupcakes, but not just any kind of cupcake. We're making a chocolate brownie cupcakes today with Alice Toit, which is super yummy. How do you go about doing this? Let's get going.
Well, that's the thing. Guys, who loves brownies here? I mean, and who loves cupcakes here? I mean, double, right? So let's get going. We need a little helper here to come and separate these into all the muffin pans.
Okay, you're able to reach that high. Yes.
And Dan, why don't you come over here? We're going to throw this in a double boiler. Remember, whenever you're in the kitchen, I'm going to give this to you, and you can just start pushing that over there.
In fact, in case it's really, really hot, you can help me stir, so I'll do that for you.
And whenever you do this in the kitchen, remember to always ask for an adult because it's super hot and you can burn yourself. But,
yes.
Okay, we're going to get to mix up all the dry ingredients. So why don't you throw the sugar in? I'll get the flour.
This is fun. I like having helpers in the kitchen.
Yeah.
This is the best job ever.
And now we can also throw that cocoa powder in.
Ooh, yum.
Extra chocolatey, guys. How delicious. We're getting chocolate melted in there like Daniella is doing, and we're getting extra cocoa. Oh, that was so quick. Good job. That's amazing. So now we need a little whisk to whisk that all up.
Yay. Can I tell you a really funny story actually about cupcakes and our dearly beloved Nelson Mandela? I was one of the little candle bearers at his birthday. I think it was his 80th birthday. It was one of his milestone birthdays. I was a young kid. And I remember him stopping us to say, do you know that there's going to be cupcakes later? They're my favorite. It was so sweet. It was my first and ever only memory of meeting the man himself. So,
well, guys, how perfect is that?
Yeah.
This is a gorgeous tribute to Nelson Mandela. So we're mixing all these dry ingredients up, as you can see. And as soon as that's all melted,
my double boiling skills is not me, hey. This is just taking its time. This butter to melt nicely. Yummy.
Well, the good thing is you can take your time. And as soon as we get these mixed together, we're going to add our eggs. Oh, my goodness, eggs cracking. Who's ready to do that? Okay, come over here, Katie. Show me your good egg cracking skills. You can just put it straight here in the bowl we use for the sugar. Would you like to try, Dan?
Okay.
Oh, Katie, I'm watching you. Katie was interviewed on my radio show, and she once took over my radio show and interviewed somebody else, and so she's got a lot to prove. She might just take over all my cooking on the show today too.
And all my baking.
Woo!
Woman of wonder.
Hey, Katie, are you going to be the new chef on the show? No?
No, I don't think so.
Did you do a lot of baking at home? Do you help mommy make bake goods?
Good job,
I like making
guys.
cupcakes.
Well done.
Yay.
Okay, I'm going to give this a quick whisk up. And as soon as we get that all nice and chocolatey and melted and silky, we can just pour it down our mouths and forget about the baking. How about that?
I don't even know how to make this go any faster, so I'm just going to sort of leave this like this, I guess. Because I really want everyone else to get involved with decorating the tops and stuff. So if you guys want to get the recipe for what we're making, our chocolate brownie cupcakes, you can go and find the recipe on our website, afternoonexpress.co.za. And obviously celebrate with us. We're celebrating today on the show, and if you have any stories of what you got up to on this Nelson Mandela Day, you can find us and call us 083-913-3728. We'd love to hear what you got up to today for your 67 minutes. And obviously share it with us. And the girls, you can help me decorate these cupcakes a little bit later. Deal. Over to Jeannie on the couch.
I've already begged and pleaded with the mothers of those two girls to like give them up to adoption for me, give them up for adoption with me. Now, anyway, moving on. Ayanda Dlamini is a radio DJ, television presenter and an actress, best known as weekend DJ on Goodhope FM and as a presenter on the SABC2 children's educational technology show Hip to Be Squared. Last year, she was a guest presenter right here on Afternoon Express, and today she joins us on Mandela Day to discuss an exciting competition that she started for matric girls called the G12 Runway. Please welcome Ayanda. Yay! How are you? Long time no see.
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Very well, thank you. So you had a little stint as a guest presenter on Afternoon Express.
Yes.
I think we've got a little clip here to show you.
Oof.
Bonnie and I were away, and I think you hosted with Danilo.
I did actually. I had a whole lot of fun doing it. It was fun.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Were you impressed? Were you watching from a distance?
I wasn't even in the country, I'm afraid.
Okay. No, that's
But
fine.
yes, I was totally impressed.
Yes, thank you.
But I think you're amazing, because before that, actually, we actually met when we shared a show on Goodhope FM for a few weeks.
Yes. That was like, yeah, a short-lived relationship you and I had. It was fabulous.
I couldn't do radio. I was traveling too much, so I tried when I could.
It was good. It was fun, though.
Yeah, but you are just so amazing on radio, and you're just such a strong woman. I mean, you're a mother, you're a radio DJ, TV presenter. You just don't stop. You're literally a little Energizer bunny, and you still look 12 years old.
Well, black don't crack, as they say. But you know what? It's a genetic thing. My mom, when she stands next to me, people kind of think she's my older sister. In fact, giving birth to my kids, you know, at the hospital, it was like, "Where's your ma? Where's your mother?"
Did they think you were a child, child pregnancy?
Well, this is it. Shameful for me, but, you know, it was great for my mom because she's like, yeah, well, you know, it's in the genes.
That was wonderful. It's great. And motherhood you love?
Yes, absolutely loving it. You know, it has its challenges, ups and downs. Thank you to Concealer. And a great foundation does the job, but otherwise it's great.
How old are your kids?
So the one is just turned 8 and the other one's just turned 2.
Oh,
so,
sweet. So there's quite an age
so I've
gap
got a
as well.
babysitter there as well. You know, the older one kind of
Exactly.
takes over every now and again, so that's perfectly fine, yeah.
Now, your radio show, you do 6 to 9, 7 to 9.
7 to 9 p.m. Monday to Thursday evenings on Goodhope FM. So it's
Amazing.
lifestyle driven, it's chilled. It would be Afternoon Express on radio.
Yes.
But in the
it's
evening,
exactly that.
because you know, it's very lifestyle, it's what's current, it's what's happening at the moment, bit of entertainment news, then of course some current news that happens on there as well. Yeah.
And you're really very interested, and I see on your Instagram that you do so much work within your communities as well. What prompted that?
You know, I just think we all deserve second chances and we all deserve chances.
Yeah.
And we all grow up in certain communities where you look at your community and you think, okay, this is where it ends. For many, it's like, this is where I am and this is probably my picture, my future. So the reason why I do go out and do certain things is just to show them. It's not about where you're coming from, but it's actually about where you're going. Because I've been there as well. I grew up in the townships. I grew up for a few years in Googs, in Langa. Then we moved around. So I've also been there. And it's also just to show that, yes, there are possibilities. Things are open if you are willing to grab onto those opportunities, of course.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How were you as a student? How were you when you were growing up? Like, where did you go to school?
Okay, so I went to school, I started off in Salt River, and then it was like, oh, Freedom, 94, and then we changed and we went into a school called Ellerton Primary.
Yeah.
And at the time, I was like one of 8 black kids. You know, so having to navigate between the English and the Xhosa, so I would mix it up. But that's the great thing about kids. You know, you can mix it up and there's a way of understanding each other. You know, so with 2 gorgeous girls that were here, they could probably have their own conversation. And, you know, they'd get on. And then I went to Sansusi Girls High School. That's the high school that I went to. And so, yeah, born and bred in Cape Town, haven't left a lot.
Were you quite studious?
Yes.
Were you good at your work?
No, I wasn't. I was that lastminute.com. And for exams, and it's funny because I studied music in high school. And my music teacher used to get so upset with me because he's like, Ayanda, he was Romanian. You are lucky you got a good ear for music. You don't practice. You need to practice. You need to practice. And I was like, okay, dude, I'm a practice. So, yeah, I'm one of those lastminute.coms. But, you know, I do love education. I believe in it. And I think once you've got your knack and once you've got great teachers helping you out, then definitely it's the way to go.
Because we're going to be chatting about your G12 Foundation a little bit later. I'm so what a great idea.
Thank you.
But I heard that you didn't go to your own matric dance.
No, and I think this is where it actually really does come from.
Why didn't you do that? I hated mine, by the way.
Oh, really? I would have loved to have gone to mine. Like I said, I went to a girls' school. At the time, the principal was very strict on, you know, if your school fees are not paid up, then you're not allowed to attend the school dance. I mean, sacrilegious. else. But, you know, that was the situation. And at the time, I didn't even know our money situation at home, but I knew I'm growing up in a home with a single mom. She's trying to raise a couple of kids. I didn't want to stress her out. So from the beginning of that year, I was like, I'm not going. I'm not going. I made peace with it. My friends knew about it. They were fine with it. And it was just one of those things where I thought I didn't want to make it a problem at home. Because there's a lot of pressure. Because there's the dress, there's the look, there's the
principal who comes up with that
the...
makes... Yeah, but how can you say that... Because then you're cutting a child out of the opportunity.
There we go.
Awful.
So, yeah, I mean, it was horrible at the time. You know, we dealt with it.
But you're doing such good things because of it, I suppose. Yeah. And we're going to be back in a little while to discuss your G12 runway project, which is absolutely amazing. Ayanda Dlamini on our show. We're going to be back with her in a bit. But first, let's hear from Danilo.
Man, you could just say Ayanda, she's amazing. You could say Ayanda, she's amazing. And looking forward to having that chat a little later on about her amazing project, the G12 runway. Hoping for you guys to catch more of this and more right on Afternoon Express. We will be right back after this.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, before the break, we chatted to Ayanda Dlamini, who, after missing her own matric dance when she was in high school, has started an exciting new initiative so that other girls don't miss out on theirs. We're back with Ayanda and with the 2015 dress winner of this amazing new project, Kashifa Amos from Lavender Hill High School. Welcome.
Thank you.
You look amazing. Now, we're going to get to your gorgeous dress in just a little bit. But so we chatted just before the break about how you didn't go to your own matric dance. And so when did you decide to start this initiative, the G12 runway, and how did you start it?
It's something that I thought of a little while ago, and you know, I just didn't know how to start it because I thought, how am I going to get this all together? You know, there are lots of things that are needed. We just spoke about it, the pressure, the makeup, the dress, the everything. And then it was just like, you know, just do it. All you got to do sometimes is just do it. And I decided, okay, why not? So the whole idea was because, yes, I can go to my dance, but I've also seen in doing workshops with other young women, the kind of situations that they come from at home. And it can be difficult, whether it be, you know, a dress or whether it be the hair, the makeup. You know, like we were saying, it's a whole lot of pressure.
And it's an expense.
It is an expense, you know, because for women, there are a couple of times that you really want to get dressed up for. It's your wedding day, honey. And then, of course, before your wedding day, while you're still getting to know yourself, it probably is your matric dance, right? Wouldn't you say? It's a time where you are sharing your identity, who you are, and of course you're showing everybody else after the 12 years of drab uniform, look what I can do.
Like a butterfly coming out of the cocoon.
There we go. And I thought, okay, so how can we help out in this situation? And I thought, you know, Jeannie, like, you know, I know you, I could go to you and be like, girl, give me a dress. I'm going to go and donate it. And I thought, let's make this fun.
Yeah.
So it's a two-way competition. We've got the design element where we ask young designers to send in a design of their matric dance dress, you know, a picture that they would design for somebody. And then, you know, those that are chosen, they win a little prize to say thank you for your creativity. And then on the other side of the competition, we've got our matric girls. And what they then need to do is send in a motivation as to why they deserve a mini makeover. You know, from hair, makeup, shoes, a little bit of accessories, see what we can do about the dress as well. And once the winners are chosen, then that is what happens. Yeah.
So your young designers make the dress for
what
the girls.
we're going to do this year, what we want to do this year is definitely get the dresses from vision on paper to actually a vision on somebody. So this year, that's definitely the plan on doing that. And as you can imagine, there's a lot of creative ideas out there.
Yeah. Wow. Sometimes when it looks good on paper,
it doesn't always work on the body. Yeah. So that's also another thing for designers to think of. We're in South Africa. So what are you going to be designing when you are thinking about that matric girl? Because not everyone is a size 6 or 8. In matric, there are some girls who are 36. You know, she's fabulous. Yeah. But, you know, she's a bit bigger than, you know, your average size matric girl.
But also, nobody wants to go to a matric dance dressed like Amal Clooney. Like in my day, everyone wants to go dressed like Beyonce with everything cut out.
Well, this is the thing. The nice thing about the competition now, and, you know, because a lot of the young ladies, they are so open these days, you don't have to get a lot of fabric. So, you know, that's always a fun thing as well.
Okay, but now this is, I mean, you look so elegant. And I always say to young girls that I mentor and stuff, if you're going to choose something for your matric dance, keep it classy and keep it elegant. Because sometimes if it's too cut out, you know, when you look back at it at your 10-year reunion, you think, I'm not going to that school reunion. Okay, so let's have a look and see what your dress looks like. This is just stunning.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Stunning.
So I want to know, last year when you found out that you were the winner, what was that moment like for you?
It was actually very much surreal-like, because I never expected to like win the competition, because I was like writing the motivation, I was like, was this not actually powerful enough to like persuade people to think like, oh no, you deserve this. Yeah. So when I got the call, I was like, really? But then I was like so excited, and then afterwards the competition itself was so like spectacular. I was like, wow, that was really nice.
How did you feel on the night of your matric ball?
Well, on the night the night actually escapes you, because it's like so fast. You prepare so much, and then in the actual night it's like, wow, it's done. But then on the night it was so spectacular, because you have to like acknowledge, okay, this may be the last time I see my friends, this may be the last time I see other people I was in my class all these years. So it's actually very touching when you think about it, but then it's all about the enjoyment as well.
Exactly. And of course you've got such amazing judges. I think you've got
Klook, oh my goodness, Lira. We are so excited.
On.
I mean, for 2015 we had David Tyler, we had Robin Khan, and we had Jackie Berger, and which is a fantastic panel. So this year also mind-blowing. Gert-Jan could see her, hello. Okay, we've got Klook, hello. All these exciting names. And then we've got Lira, of course, as part of the judging panel. Yeah. And then also we've got magazine editor, Zanele Kumalo. Fantastic.
Incredible,
panel.
amazing. Yeah. Okay, we're going to have you on the couch a little bit later as well. But for now, let's chat to my two sweetest, cutest little co-presenters in the world.
These guys are so amazing. They're going to be decorating cakes a little bit later on, little cupcakes later on Afternoon Express. Plus, a winner home is coming your way, and they're busy, our design contestants are busy with my favorite room in the whole house, the kitchen. But all that's left to say is...
We love you, Madiba.
See you after the break. Winner home on Afternoon Express, where 3 design contestants are turning 3 empty properties at Valdevie Estate in the Cape Winelands into dream homes using finishes provided by Caesarstone and Plascon. Vote for your favorite and you could win. Well, I'm so excited that one of you stand a chance to win one of those beautiful homes on Valdevie. What an experience. Now, while our design contestants are hard at work on their kitchens, Joanne from Team Vizzy knows that part of designing a winning kitchen is choosing the correct appliances. So she decided to take a little day off from the site and go shopping to ensure that she has the best appliances available on the market.
I'm looking for a range that really suits the Valdevie lifestyle. What do you recommend?
You're in the right place, first of all. This is a SMEC showroom, so we have Italian appliances with complete design solutions, so you're definitely in the right place. And the real differentiator in time has been involving architects in the design of the appliances. So SMEC and Valdevie, the perfect combination. Cutting-edge design, advanced style, advanced technology in construction and appliances. So everything comes together with something which is very unique and aspirational, just like the SMEC brand and the lifestyle of Paulo Valdevie.
So my style is very clean and minimalist. My kitchen is also very dark. What range do you think will work the best in that space?
Yeah, for a very dark kitchen, then I would work on contrast. In your case, I would go for the linear white range, which is made mainly of high gloss white glass and stainless steel stripes, very minimalistic, very sleek, and illuminated controls. The appliance is not just something that you use for cooking, but it's also an element of design that contributes to give this center core, which is the kitchen, a very important part in the daily life of the owner. Another important aspect, which is very important and trends massively in Europe, is the concept of integrating appliances. So the built-in appliances basically allow you to have more space available. So for example, you have the 60-centimeter oven and the microwave, one on top of each other. They can sit in a very compact space together with the stove and the extractor. And to finish off, in a very small space, you can also add your full integrated fridge or your full integrated washer dryer. In this way, you don't break the continuity of the space and you can maximize the space that you have at your disposition for the consumers.
I don't know who's going to live in that apartment, but I want them to cook like a pro.
Of course they can. This is an Italian brand, so it's designed to cook like a pro. First of all, you use a stove which has gas. And SMEG has developed very important technology with gas. Then you can control the flame, you can give more flavor to the food. Actually, the chemical reaction is much quicker and it changes literally the flavor of the food. The second one we want to do with this style. So technology with style. And you want to have very ultra low profile pan stands to allow this vertical flame to ignite your pot in the best way. Then you have the ovens. If you want to cook like a pro, the two ovens must talk to each other. Our ovens come from the same factory, so you basically take the tray from the main oven and then you move it into the microwave to speed up the process. And you can always rest assured that the technology that we call ThermoSeal is very effective in terms of delivering the best food with a healthier process. All the nutrients are retained in the food. And this allows the food to come out in the most natural, tasty, and healthier way. You cook like a pro, it looks fantastic, and of course you have a design element in your house that will make the difference.
Thank you so much, Francesca. I found the perfect range.
Wow, those are some really beautiful and state-of-the-art appliances there. It is literally a cook's heaven. Now, unbeknownst to our design contestants, one of the judges from Arc Interiors, Michelle Roda, paid a visit to their apartments while they weren't there.
His kitchen's looking good so far. I'm really liking the finishes that he's used. The green color in the kitchen, I like that it's a dusty green. It's not a bright in-your-face green, but I'd like to see how he's going to be integrating that with the rest of the finishes in the open plan space. I think Mandela is trying to do something really interesting with the transitioning between the kitchen flooring and the timber flooring. I'm hoping that he will continue the transition through onto the wall and not just end it at the skirting. I really like the off-shutter concrete tile that he's used. I think it goes really well with the oak flooring, but he's going to have to tie that in with the other finishes that he uses. I'm a little concerned about the progress so far, seeing that he's only got a week left. So I'm hoping that that's not going to affect his detailing and the quality of the work during installation. Rudolph's kitchen is at the same stage as Mandela's. It's not very far. It feels really warm with the timber flooring that he's used. I like that it's running all the way from the kitchen into the living area. In that way, the flooring makes it feel a lot bigger. The paint choices are brave. I'm really liking the dirty blues on the walls. They'll contrast really beautifully with the white walls and the timber floors. Rudolph's kitchen isn't very far. I'm hoping that, he's got some big plan up his sleeve for the next week. And the good thing about the space is that it's got a very good feel to it. I think Joanne is doing really well so far. Almost all of her carcasses are in, which leaves her enough time to do some good finishing for the final product. I'm not really sure what her color scheme is, but I like that she's going for a darker interior for the kitchen. Given the darkness of the carcasses, I'd like to see lighter countertops. I'm really hoping that the appliances will be integrated and that the finish of the kitchen is going to be really seamless.
Sure, some big ideas. Can't wait to see what those kitchens look like. Now remember that the most important part of Win a Home is in the title. If you're our grand prize competition winner, you get to choose which of those apartments you want. So will it be Joanne's minimalist elegance, Milentles's bold and masculine look, or Rudolph's trendy design? Make sure you cast your vote now and you could be a winner with us right here on Win a Home on Afternoon Express. We'll be right back after the break.
Vote for your favorite design contestant's kitchen on privateproperty.co.za and stand a chance of winning a tulip dining chair by Guideline to the value of 6,890 Rand. You also automatically get entered into the draw to win one of the 3 finished apartments valued at over 3 million Rand. Win a Home is proudly brought to you by Private Property in association with Nedbank.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, the Bhongolethu Foundation is an organization that provides financial and administrative support for early childhood development centers and foundations to intermediate phase educational institutions. Now, how does it all work? Well, we are joined by the founder, Tyler Sutcliffe, along with a couple of gorgeous little children. Welcome, Tyler, and welcome, kids.
Thank you. Say hello.
Okay, so that was a whole mouthful about what your foundation actually does, but how did it start and how does it actually work?
Well, the main thing that we're trying to tackle is to provide quality education to children that maybe isn't that accessible to. So we've opened up our first early child development school where these lovely children go to. And so that's our main project at the moment is that school.
So you're a teacher yourself, so you obviously saw that there's a huge need for it in South Africa. And then how did you go about starting? Because I mean, it's not easy to just start a school.
No, it's definitely not. It's been a lot of hard work, but it's all been worth it when you see that the children... I started at the beginning of last year to do all the paperwork and the fundraising and getting all the legalities in order. Yeah. And we opened up the first school in January this year.
Whereabout?
It's situated just outside Masiphumelele in the Southern Peninsula on the way to Kommetjie.
Yeah.
We actually just took over a wonderful property. So the children have the best school, the best playground.
Wow.
And there's so much space, and it's so wonderful for the children to be able to come to this environment and be exposed to things that they wouldn't normally be exposed to.
And it's a normal syllabus. It's part of the education.
Yes, yeah, we follow the education standards, but we try to offer, we do offer a higher standard of education. So we do add in extra things, and we try to expose them to all different things that I know that I was exposed to when I was in school.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So today, for Mandela Day, you also did your 67 minutes. What did you guys do?
They decorated Mari biscuits. Our school is situated right next door to
there you all are, on TV.
An industrial park. So they all decorated Mari biscuits, and they didn't eat any. They were so good. It was quite a difficult challenge for them to not eat it. They didn't understand. Some of them had a few bites out of them, but then we went down to the industrial park and we dropped off the Mari biscuits to all the workers that work there.
So now, are you completely self-funded? Is it? I gather it's probably non-profit.
Yes.
How do you get all of the support to assist with growing your school? And I suppose you'd want to, or do you want to open more?
Yes. Well, the idea is that I'd love this school to go to grade 7. First, and then, yes, of course, open up more schools. We rely on all sponsorship, so it's private sponsors, companies, personal sponsorships. The parents do pay a small contribution towards the school fees. It's good for them to have ownership of their children's education.
Exactly.
But then we get the balance of the fees sponsored and donated. So companies and, personal people can sponsor a child,
So how does it run now? From grade 1 to grade 5?
No, at the moment it's 3 to 6 year olds.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Only?
Yeah.
Okay, how can people get involved if they want to do more?
Well, they can contact us via our Facebook page or our website. Our Facebook page is great. We're always putting up pictures of the kids and letting you know what we do. That would be the best way, or email. We're having a fundraiser. So if anyone wants to come to that, the details are also on our Facebook page.
Amazing.
Yeah.
We'll definitely put all of your details as well on our website. And you've done such exceptional work. Thank you. How many kids are in the school at the moment?
At the moment, we have 53. And then we're opening up, the plan is to open up another 3 classes. We keep our classes small. Okay. So the plan is then to open up another 3 classes next year to have 6 classes.
Wow, what an amazing initiative. Thank you so much for chatting to us. And thanks, kids, for coming. Right now, though, let's go and see what's happening in the kitchen.
Yes, we're not only making cupcakes on Madiba Day, we're making chocolate brownie cupcakes, which is super, super awesome. Katie, would you do us a favor to show us your tongue quickly? So somebody has been cheating. She's got a slight little green tongue. So we know what's been going on behind the scenes and all the ad breaks. Alice, what are they meant to do now? How do we...
So we've mixed up all the neon colours in the icing, and I'm quickly... Guys, just have fun. You can squish all about. This is just like the beautiful sunshine colour we have in South Africa. There we go, Danny. You can go ahead with those. Just go crazy. With that.
Please make mine look pretty. I want a heart on mine, okay, Katie? All right, so we've basically made our batter previously on the show. We showed everyone how to put the chocolate in. We added all the dry ingredients, eggs, etc. Now what's next?
So I just wanted to show you the consistency that we're after. Basically, it's this gorgeous, thick, like lava, kind of muddy, delicious thing. So we're going to put that in these about 2 full tablespoons per cup. And the icing that the girls here... Oh, good job, guys. Those are looking awesome.
No, they're doing well.
That's for you.
Thank you. I wanted a little bit on it. I want more icing, Katie. Okay.
So we're quickly going to show you how to make this. It's a really simple American buttercream.
Okay.
What we've done here is mix softened butter with some icing sugar, melted in a double boiler, some milk with some white chocolate. So Daniella, you can just throw that in while I mix.
Okay, cool. So this is the chocolate, the white chocolate.
And white chocolate just gives it a little bit more of like a delicious, moreish kind of flavour.
Oh, yummy. And I like a little bit of chocolate thrown into there, which is super, super yum.
And then when this is all ready to go, you kind of just throw in your vanilla essence and whatever colours you have on hand.
Okay.
Kind of the brighter the better for a day like today, you know, celebrating our amazing heritage.
Yeah, okay, fantastic. Quick question, once this goes into these little things, how long do they go into the oven for?
About 45 minutes.
45 minutes, okay, fantastic. If you want to get the rest of the recipe and the shopping list, it is available on our website, afternoonexpress.co.za. Get making some cupcakes with the family and enjoy the process, because obviously this is just chocolate brownie and cupcakes at the same time, so what could be more cool? Katie and Daniella have enjoyed making the process. Have you messed with yourself there, Katie? We have to walk across with it there. Okay, so I'm going to pick this one up for you, Katie, if we can. I'll pick this one up and we'll take it to everyone across that side. Okay, Daniella, that looks amazing. Jeannie, I'm coming.
So we were busy discussing your matric dance dresses earlier and the G12 runway, and you actually wanted to give away how girls can enter to be able to get a dress. We're going to put our details on our website, but what else can they do?
Very, very simple. So this goes for both the young designers and the matric girls. Yeah. For the young designers, there's that element of enter your design, you win a little something. For the matric girls, hey, makeover. So it's an email address, very easy, dress@g12runway.co.za. So it's dress@g12runway.co.za. And then, of course, the social media handles are @g12runway.
Excellent. And Matric Dance Ball is coming up very soon with the Matric Dance season. Okay, so here we've got some delicious cupcakes.
Oh, yay!
Guys, do you want to see this off a cupcake? Come and enjoy. It's all yours. We're going to get a cupcake.
You better grab them, because if there's any left, I'm going to eat them, and that's really not a good idea.
Am I allowed one?
You're allowed one, of course you are.
They look so delicious.
Guys, what's so phenomenal about having all these youngsters around the loft, when we were in Joburg just shooting, we'll get on Afternoon Express soon, what Bill Gates came through for the Nelson Mandela lecture, he said our young people are really going to be the next generation. I was thinking he was going to speak policy and economics. He spoke about the young people of our country and said that these guys are the most powerful tools we're going to have. Really, really invest as much time and energy as you can in them. So hopefully you guys are going to be able to do exactly that. Thanks for joining us on the show. Wow.
Thank you.
It's been so wonderful. You guys have been so amazing and so dynamic. Daniella, I know we wanted to cross to you earlier. We wanted to chat to you again because you didn't get to tell us the name of your foundation and how people can also get involved and give you sponsorship for your projects. So what is it?
We have a Facebook page. It's called, and then our name is Babatane. You spell it BHABHATANE.
Great.
And you can help us and get involved with that. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you very much, my darling. Good luck. And well done to all of you. You're all absolutely young, gorgeous heroes. We're going to be back again tomorrow, same time, same place, Afternoon Express at 4 p.m. for the last week ever. From us, goodbye and happy eating. Ciao. Happy Mandela Day.
Yum.
Coming up tomorrow on Afternoon Express, we spend the afternoon with multi-award-winning South African musician Thandiswa Mazwai, and we catch up with our winner home design contestants halfway towards completing their kitchens.
The hottest address on TV is Winner Home on Afternoon Express. Proudly brought to you by Private Property in association with Nedbank.
Another feel-good production.